Wow. What a day. What a freaking day today. Hello, and welcome to another installment of the Simp to Pimp podcast. This is episode 4. I am your host, Max, and I'm just going to walk you through the day in the life as a pimp as you can become. Imagine waking up from a long party the night before, an incredible orgy of enormous proportions. There's about 4 girls laying in your bedroom, but you are waking up on the floor where 2 other girls are laying with their heads rested on your crotch. You see the dilapidated state of your existence in your room at the time, and you say, God, I really need to change, but maybe in a few more days. And you wait, and you really go after it for another few more days, and you are liberated from society at that time. You say, you know what? I really did need this, a complete filth cleanse of the mind. And now you've seen the peak. You've already seen the peak of the state of how crazy it can really get with so much drugs, so much disgusting filth that can really get into your life. And you've decided to settle down finally. I'm going to teach you how to get there. And there's really only one way to get there. And it's through the teachings of so many great people before us in the pimping world. The way the pimps have done it for years. And this is how lives and really lineage is really brought up. This is how names become so prominent in the world, and especially in America. Now, let's get it. Let's go to the reading. A reading from the Holy Census according to Dr. Black Phillip. You cannot be homeless and a pimp. Very simple reading today, but profound in the way the world works, and really speaks volumes to where you can start. And also, I love how these lessons intermingle and collaborate with themselves. This is a callback, obviously, to the first lesson of this illustrious podcast we have going on. That is to take care of yourself first. Always watch out for number 1, yourself. You need to be taking care of yourself, your home provider, and your own base to really build your foundation from. You can't be grabbing from other places to find that comfort. You need to find comfort at home, not homeless. And you can do that in several ways. Of course, the bitches are the opposite. They are the ones looking for that quick fix, that homeless nature, to be housed in the comforting arms of us pimps. And the simps are just doing that to the bitches. It goes full circle. You really see it. You see it from the top of the mountain all the way down to the freaking feces of the freaking earth. The simpers of simps. And you can't just blame it in one particular direction, but when you see it online, it is too obvious, and it destroys the fundamental foundations of the mountain. Really, if we're gonna go make a callback to the metaphor I had, the mountain isn't grown on some bullshit. You don't get to those high places by fortituding on some freaking feces simping lifestyle. You go to it in the most internal way you can. And oh, look at that. Another ad request. So close and so fucking soon. This is crazy. Well, have you ever seen something like this? Are you in need of a side hustle right now? Bills coming up and you just don't know what to do? Feet pics just aren't selling like how they used to? Go on down to OnlyFans. OnlyFans is really where it's at if you're looking to make dumb bitch money. This is gonna hit you harder than any other job you're gonna secure through college. And really, college is fucking you up anyways. OnlyFans is easy and so nice to use. You just have to talk to a camera screen. No more intimate conversations with creepy men. Just do it and wink at a camera, not winking at these old, rusty, greasy guys that are willing to pay you anything just to pretend like you like them. Who needs dignity when your world is falling apart? Get in here and make a name for yourself. OnlyFans, 'cause you know how to throw that pussy on a fucking TV screen. Okay, let's get back to what I was talking about. The whole dynamic of finding that security and that complacentness within yourself, or just that happiness within yourself, it's got to be found within the home and intrinsically within your own personality, your own way of doing things. If you're looking outside for validity, you're only going to be torched. You're going to be crucified in so many different ways and used and manipulated. Finding this ground within yourself will actually help you second to none. You're going to be helped and obviously way more comfortable with yourself than with these other bitches ready to destroy you at every turn and make you second guess every decision you've ever made in your whole life. Now, another thing about the homelessness, not being a pimp when you don't have a home, is that it also brings in a tough dynamic of sleeping. You can't sleep, and you can't even have a secure place to get a nut off. You're not getting a nut off a place at home where you feel comfortable. You're going to start getting used to that. You're going to start getting used to just sort of exposing yourself in different ways that just are not what needs to be done in today's world, especially with how easily and manipulative legislation can be. Being exposed and destroyed and ultimately humiliated in this way can cost people more than just their homes. This legislation or these accusations for something that maybe you haven't even done. Maybe you've had sex with a girl one time, and at the time she was like maybe feeling it, but because of how easy some people might be able to see it, that they can drive home these legislations and maybe settle out of court to destroy you financially and socially as well. You become dismantled and almost crippled, fractured in so many different parts where you're not even the same guy. This is, of course, terrifying, but is a reality to a lot of people. So the main takeaway from this lesson is to fuck them bitches at home and be a homed pimp. Be able to have a house and take care of yourself before you go out there pimping away at your homie's cribbo. Over and out. This has been Max, and good luck in the resistance, my friends.